I think clearly like great discovery, great research. And I think that the biggest thing though for executive point of views that I've seen over the time is, and look, Clary, when I got here, we had some executive point of views. It was like, hey, we're going to improve you in forecast accuracy. That isn't necessarily a board level initiative or a CXO level initiative. That's clearly important to the CRO for sure, but we are so much more than that. And I hope we're delivering so much more value than that. So how do we think at the highest levels of what's important and how our solutions fit there? Because honestly, that's only the places you should be spending your time. And that's what we did at Salesforce, UiPath, Clary, whatever it is. I think that's one. I think two is beyond discovery, beyond research and solving their biggest problems and thinking bigger. Like being able to actually paint a picture and tell the corporate storytelling is also a very, very big gift because it's the classic cheesy interview question, right? When people say, hey, sell me this pen, and 99% of sellers go immediately into, well, this is the ink, this is the comfortability, the feature function, but they don't go into the emotional connection of you only use a pen when the keys on a keyboard won't work to write, I love you, I'm sorry, thank you. Like that emotional connection on top of what your actual business challenges are the best executive point of views that I've ever seen because, right, we all are human at the end of the day and we're all trying to achieve something bigger, hopefully, in our jobs. And those are the ones that absolutely differentiate and stand out that I've seen over the years.
I love that. And I'm going to go a step backwards on something else you said that longtime listeners, I'm sure once they heard you say this word, they're like, oh, Katie's going to go there. Practice. And this is something that you said very like intuitively and just in flow of like the best, right? Like they're getting their reps in, they are practicing this POV, right? They go through. And oftentimes, you know, when you talk about practice in sales, right, it has this weird connotation of like, oh, well, I'm an enterprise, so I don't practice. Or my team doesn't, they're veterans. And I always laugh when companies and leaders tell me that. I was like, wait, because the big deals are easier? So these $8 million deals you don't have to practice for, but the $10,000 ones you do. Talk to me a little bit, because the best enterprise sellers I know that I've worked with, I mean, they were honing their craft. By the time they were in front of that CXO, CFO, I mean, they had their stories ready. They had their everything around it. So talk about how to practice at the enterprise level, because I think this is important.